Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talk. So today is Tuesday at the time you guys are watching this. And there's not really a whole lot going on in the market right now, except for my opinion and manipulation. I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that. And if you follow us on Discord, I actually posted pictures today when it happened. And some of the people in there were like, that is crazy. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that. $3,600 gold. Pretty nuts, I think. And instantly it fell right back down. It was one of them bleeps on the screen. And then they just covered it up. And now looking at it today, it looks like now that it's just all fixed and like it never happened. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'll tell you guys the full story. If you're not on Discord, you're definitely going to want to hear it because it's pretty excited. But before we get going, I always like to take a quick minute and thank all of our members of the channel. JM Sparger, Chris Rivera, Steve Newberry, Chris B, Thomas D, Ronald Smith, Ryan Reed, Conrad, 420 Stacker, Chris in Virginia, the Barbecue Man, and New Marshall in town. So thank you so much for becoming members of the channel. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. So today in the market, it was crazy seeing gold shoot all the way up to $3,600. I don't remember the exact number. I posted the picture in Discord, and if you guys are watching this video, the thumbnail probably had the picture of the low and the high, you can say, I guess you can call it. And I'm going to have it specifically circled, so you'll see it somewhere right up here. You'll see the low and the high for the 30 days. And it's ridiculous to see. The other day we saw it plunge all the way down to $1.46, I think it was. And then today we saw it jump all the way up to $3,600, only to go back to this, I'm going to call it a comfort zone where everybody is just used to paying that price. Some people will say the price is too high. Some people will say the price is too low. Same thing goes for gold and silver, both gold and silver. However, right now, we are technically showing silver trading at right around 24 and change. We're seeing gold trading at roughly 19, a little over 19. And I think one of these days is going to come where that's going to be it. You just won't be able to buy it. I know this ain't an exciting video tonight because there's nothing really crazy in the markets right now. There's no panic. When panic comes, I've noticed that the videos just get massively watched. But the truth of the matter is, when there's no panic like there is right now, this is the time that you want to buy. That's why I just had another package come in. Let's see right here. It's the time that I want to pick up. I want to pick up on the cheap. I don't want to pick up when there's panic. Now, will I pick up if there's panic? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys a fictitious story. If there was panic today, I would be hurrying up, trying to get my last order in, thinking this is it. I got to get my order in. But the truth of the matter is, that order, there's a possibility it may never come. And the reason it may never come is because when panic sets in, there's going to be a lot of people that just don't deliver. I mean, I'm comfortable with the people that I buy from. However, you know, they may get told we can't deliver. You never really know what could happen when panic sets in. The whole COMEX. People think, oh, the COMEX, I trust this vendor or that dealer. Oh, I trust that dealer. I have literally I've seen AppMax cancel an order. They didn't cancel one. They canceled a whole day's worth of orders. They just said that there was a mistake in the inventory and they didn't have it. And I mean, that can happen to anybody. Now, that just happened to be when silver shot all the way up to $29 the first time. It went from literally 18 down to 11 and then 29, and that was it. You know, so where I'm going with this, you know, even the COMEX, there's a possibility they won't have the metal to deliver because the COMEX, let's face it, there's a lot of, in my opinion, a lot of paper trading. There's a lot of shorts. There's a lot of silver out there. Take a look at what happened in the nickel market not too long ago. You had nickel, when they popped open the bags, it turns out it was bags of river rocks. And how does someone make that mistake? Who knows? But you know what happens? Oh, they just make it up with cash. Let's say panic sets in and silver is $25 today, and tomorrow it jumps to $50, and everybody wants their silver, and you maybe have an order coming for maybe 10 ounces. You paid maybe $250 for it, hypothetically. I don't know. I'm not going to give exact numbers, but everybody's different. Let's say you paid $250 and you got the order coming, you think, and all of a sudden you get a letter that says, hey, there was a mix-up in the stuff. We're going to refund you your $250. You done missed out on that huge jump. Or you get a letter that says we're refunding your money back and the difference in spot price. Now, not every company is going to do that, but in some cases they're forced to do that, like the COMEX. The COMEX is supposed to deliver the silver or deliver the equal value. However, who knows what could happen? They could find a whole way to manipulate the system and manipulate the price down lower. It shoots up to 50, and then all of a sudden they say, oh no, but it's not worth 50. It's only worth 25. And all of a sudden the spot price drops to 25. You can't get it for 25, but all of a sudden they want to refund you $25 an ounce. That's, to me, I really wonder what happened today that drove gold all the way up to $3,500, we'll say, 35, 36. If I wasn't online when it happened, I would say it probably didn't happen. And the reason I would say that is because I didn't see it. But because I have screenshots of the chart, and I can pull up the screenshot now of the chart, and I see that it's almost like it never happened. So if you try to tell somebody now, people are going to say, you're lying. You're doing it for clicks. But I know the people that follow me in Discord, and it's free to join Discord. If anybody wants to join Discord, you can go click on the link, join Discord, leave a comment saying, hey, I need your Discord address. It's static, so it changes every week, just the way it's set up. But it's free to join right now. So you can join our Discord absolutely free. You just need an updated link. So we posted the pictures, and it's interesting. You see it, but it doesn't. Now it's gone. Well, what happened to it? Why did it go away? Did something happen and another country bought up tons and tons of gold and we're not going to hear about it? There's a possibility that could happen, and we'll never hear about it until it's too late, because the U.S. doesn't want you getting out of out of fiat currency and getting into physical silver or gold, because they know, they recognize it. And don't get me wrong. Hopefully, I've said this before to people online and in real life. I said, hopefully the U.S. is actually stacking gold now secretly. They're not telling anybody, but hopefully they're buying it. And I know some people said, do you really think politicians have that much common sense? So I don't know. I don't know. I can only hope that they're preparing for what could be coming. Once inflation starts and people realize this is it, the panic sets in. And all of a sudden, everybody is hurrying up, scrambling to get their hands, on precious metals. When that happens, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be hard to get. You might get lucky and be able to run to your pawn shop, and maybe they haven't raised the prices yet. A lot of times I like pawn shops because they're asleep at the wheel, I call it. When silver jumps up too fast, they're not watching the spot price. You go in there, that ounce of silver is $25 spot price. You go in and they're asking $35, and you say, oh, I ain't paying $35. That's crazy. And then all of a sudden, the next day it shoots up to 50. You might be able to go back in and say, hey, you know what? I changed my mind. I'll take that. Or, hey, let me look at that real quick. $35, I'll take it. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people miss the pawn shops. Now, I'm cautious to never buy from a pawn shop silver when it's going down, because the opposite effect is in play. The prices are just too high because they don't update their prices that often. And a lot of people don't really know that about pawn shops. You can find some good deals. Now, be very careful. I mean, there's a lot of fakes out there. Nice American Silver Eagle. I love these. They kind of growing on me, especially with the deals lately. I've been seeing more and more of them at lower premiums. But you know, it's funny. It's funny how people just don't think that it can happen. And I'll see comments tomorrow. I bet you somebody will comment, you know, the price is too high now, or it's not fair market value. There's no real reason to buy silver. I hear all kinds of comments, but I get thousands and thousands of comments. One of these days, it's going to happen and the game is going to change, and that's going to be it. And when it does, hopefully you're holding your physical silver. But we're going to see what happens. If you're waiting on the sideline with a bunch of fiat currency, can you imagine? My word, I would feel awful. I would feel awful if all of a sudden the price just skyrocketed and I was waiting for a good deal. It's happened to me before. It happened to me when silver went from 18 to 21 at $20.01, and I wanted to buy, but I was not going to pay that extra penny. Adam Stacks, he's a member of the channel. Well, he's a subscriber to the channel, and he had said, you know, it was nuts. He remembers it. But it happened so fast, and then all of a sudden I said, I'm just going to wake up tomorrow and it'll go back down again. And the next morning, there it was, $20.90. By nighttime, it was $22. Within a week and a half, it was $23, and there it was. So I want people to think about that when they're holding cash on the sidelines. Now, this is not financial advice, nor should it be treated as such, but it is something for you to think about. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a comment what you think, and if you're not subscribed, help me out, guys. I'm really trying to grow to 10,000 subscribers. We're fixing to announce a 10,000 subscriber giveaway, and we got a lot of fun events planned out. So thank you all for watching. I hope to see you guys again on T-Square Talk, and you guys take care. Have a great one, everybody. Bye-bye.